Hi, and welcome to another Choices for Women video. And because Choices for Women is just like it says, Choices for Women, we're always looking for opportunities to share with women about the choices that they have in life. Meaning, when you know you have choices, options, you don't feel stuck. You feel like, oh, okay, I can think outside of the box on this. I can think in a different direction. And so my guest today is Kim McPhee, and I wanted her to share something really fabulous with women about reverse mortgaging. But before we go any farther, in case you're wondering, like, reverse mortgaging, why do I need to know that? Well, okay, let's just put a little thought in your head. What if you're a woman who has been married and owns her own home for many, many, many years, and you're at that point where you're thinking about divorce, you're considering divorce, but you feel stuck in the marriage because you don't have the money you need to have the divorce. That's what Kim's going to talk to you about today. So Kim, welcome to Choices for Women.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
Please tell us who you are, what you do, and why you're so fabulous.
All right, who I am. My name is Kim McPhee. I work for a company called Reverse Mortgage Educators as a reverse mortgage loan officer. And what was the other question? Why am I so fabulous?
Yeah, why are you so fabulous? You know you got to be fabulous if you're on Choices for Women, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why I'm fabulous, I think when it comes to this job, having done it since 2005, I think my real strength is that I know that I can make a difference in a senior's life. And I can
Fantastic.
give numerous stories as to how that has happened. And so if you want me to share a couple, I definitely can.
Perfect. Well, one of the things, Kim, when you and I were talking, I said, oh, we have to get on and do a video on Choices for Women, because when you were talking to me about reverse mortgage, at first I really didn't see, like how it could play into helping women. Then when you told me about something called gray divorce, all my little signs went off, ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder how many women are in a situation where they feel that, like, just like I said at the beginning, maybe, they're married and the kids are gone and they've gone to college, and the husband and wife decide, there really wasn't anything to keep us together. We were together for the kids, and now we're thinking about, doing something different here, but they feel stuck. They feel like we didn't really plan for this, because who does, right? Nobody says I do until the kids are out of the house. Nobody does that when they get married. So can you talk a little bit about this whole topic of gray divorce, what it is, and how reverse mortgaging enters into it?
Yes. Gray divorce. The textbook, or how they're explaining gray divorce, is people that are 50 to 55 plus who have been married for at least 20 years of age and are getting divorces. And a lot of the reasons that you said, say, for example, they were raising husband and wife, raising kids. The kids are out of the house, this empty nest, and they look at each other and said, I don't really like you anymore. I don't really want to spend the rest of my life, because at 50, your life expectancy could easily be another 30 plus years. So a lot of women are a little bit more financially educated in regards to, hey, maybe I have some choices. So what a lot of them have been doing or looking into is, how can I uh, use various tools for me to get me through this gray divorce area. I'm finding that a lot of the gray divorces are initiated by women, about 60% of them,
Wow.
40% by men.
Yeah.
And a lot of the reasons are, like you said, the kids are out of the house. People realizing they're having a longer lifespan, and they don't necessarily want to be with the person they're with. They want to undo past regrets, saying, we got married, it was a thing at the time, but I don't want to be married to this person anymore. Sometimes there's infidelity. There's also, when people retire, they realize they have different goals in retirement. Some people
Yeah.
want an active lifestyle, they want to golf, they want to travel, and some people just want to sit on the couch. And those two lifestyles may not meld anymore. So there's just a lot of reasons why people are going through this gray divorce area. So how can a reverse mortgage in that arena help them? Well, basically, in a gray divorce, a lot of times there's a sale of a property. The husband and the wife say, you know what, we're going to go our separate ways. Let's sell the house and let's move on. Or the wife may say, you know what, I'm going to buy you out. So what she can do, the woman, is basically look into a reverse mortgage in the sense of they'll base it upon her age, the value of the property, and what is owing against it, if anything. And then there's a formula that comes up and says, okay, you'll qualify for X amount of dollars. So hopefully that X amount of dollars will equate to enough to buy the husband out. Or it could be, for example, I had a gal that did a reverse mortgage for purchase where she had was married. Her husband unfortunately passed away, and she moved to be closer to her daughter, and she bought a 2-story condo. Well, fast forward 2 years, her niece did not like the fact that she had stairs, and her dog did not like the fact that it had no backyard. So she said, I've got to make a change. I've got to move. So she thought, based upon her budget, because it was going to be very hard for her to qualify for a loan because of her, she only had one income. So what she did is the reverse mortgage for purchase, where she sold her condo. She took some of the proceeds, and then she got reverse mortgage proceeds, and then she purchased a house, a 1-story house. So now her dog has a backyard. She's happy as a clam. She doesn't have stairs, and she was able to move forward and not have to live in a manufactured home. Not saying that's a bad thing by any means, but she was just able to go into a single family residence.
Kim, can you explain a little bit about what a reverse mortgage is in case anyone's thinking, oh, this might be for me?
Sure. Right now, the rules are such that a person needs to be, if it's a couple, at least one of the individuals needs to be at least 62. They need to live in that home as their primary residence, and they need to have no mortgage or a small mortgage. And they also need to meet what they call a financial assessment. So if it's one person in the household, at the end of the day, they have to have what they call a residual income of $598, meaning that after paying their taxes and insurance, they still have $598 left. For a couple, that goes up to $989. So it's pretty simple for some people. There's, again, it's age-based. So the older you are, the less you owe, the more you're going to qualify for. So it's been able to, that's basically the gist of how the reverse mortgage product works.
Fantastic. Well, Kim, I really appreciate you being on this video call today, because I know your voice is going, and but we made it through. And I think that this topic is really, really important for women. Not necessarily, it might not be the right thing for everybody, but it just, like I said, it just lets us know that there are options out there, options that maybe we didn't know existed. So
exactly, information is knowledge.
Exactly. Hey, I know that you're in California, so just in case someone sees this, because women see this Choices for Women all over the world. So just in case someone sees this and says, well, I don't live in California, I know that you told me you have a lot of people that you connect with all over the United States and everything. So
yes, absolutely.
I'm going to put your information in the below in the description of the video, but can you just share a little bit how to get a hold of you?
Yes, absolutely. My email address is KMCFEE, and then it's a long one, at reversemortgageeducators.com. And my phone number is area code 714-227-6601. And I entertain the opportunity just to speak to anybody about this product, give them education. As you said, it's not for everybody, but there's a lot of people that this could possibly be an option. And unless they know anything about it, they're leaving an option off the table. So I welcome the opportunity to speak to anyone.
Perfect. Ladies that are watching this, remember, you can't make an educated decision if you don't get some education. So if you have any questions, or this sounds like something like, maybe I want to think about this, connect with Kim, ask her some questions, and find out the next step. Until then, this is Nancy Muller and Kim McPhee saying ciao for now.